definitely should be at 6, and it should because he has activated it twice. And my phone auto-corrected it to Dorian instead of, but, yeah.
Oh, Soren got pinged with Chandra's +1.
Oh, yeah, good call, chat.
Thank you very much. I'm guessing the turn she came out, she pinged, and then the next turn he popped the 0.
So Tom is going to go up to 23, right? I believe. Yeah, so 7 to 23. Thomas is in a pretty decent position this game. Michael does have a lot of cards in hand, so it'll be exciting. So he's going to Chandra 0 into a Scavenging Ooze, which is a pretty cool card. And he's going to cast it using his dual lands. I'm surprised once again that he didn't. It doesn't matter a ton, but I'm surprised they didn't use the Swamp and the Forest to cast the Scavenging Ooze. Just keeping up dual lands against like a control deck like this, they're not. If they play Tech Edge at this point, the Tech Edge doesn't matter. There's no wastelands in the format, so I think Jataxian Probe is going to go to Thomas's hand this time. Yeah, Tom's going to untap and draw. He drew an Anticipate, so he will probably just. I assume just pay Jataxian Probe and be able to see the hand. So Ghost Quarter, Swamp, and Fetch Land. He's going to pay 2 to go ahead and Anticipate also. Putting... couldn't tell. It was a Probe and another blue card, and the card he took. He's going to attack for 5. And Michael's going to gain 2 life, up to 8. Or maybe just 1 life. And did he not block? I don't know. I'm missing something, I guess. Alright. Thomas is up to 28. And if he blocked with the use, I'm not sure. So, Abrupt Decay is revealed off Chandra.
Trying to see what's going on here.
Yeah, that was a little confusing. I believe he blocked with Scavenging Ooze because the Tasker attacked something. I'm not sure. I hate when I have to say that, and I say it a lot, but a Confidant was the draw for Mike that turn. So he has 3 lands and a Dark Confidant, and he's at 8 life. He has went past at least one of his Taskers and the Chandra, so it's a borderline playable card now, but I still don't think he can risk it.
Abrupt Decay under Chandra though.
He doesn't have any real good target. The only target he can hit is the Ooze. He could play out his Confidant, Abrupt Decay just to get a creature in the graveyard to make Scavenging Ooze bigger. That's a way to actually use that Abrupt Decay this turn, otherwise it's going to go to waste.
Oh, it's mana cost 3 or less, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Thought it was 4. It might be way too good if it was 4. 4 or less.
Hit all the Planeswalkers. Uncounterable Jason Mind Sculptor Killer in Legacy.
It'd good.
Probably be banned. It'd be banned. It'd probably just be banned in everything but Standard. Well, it's not legal in Standard, but you know. So this is one of those games where you just scratch your head and don't really know what's going on. Tasker, a path, and a land. He's going to go ahead and plus Soren first. And he's going to path Scavenging Ooze. Ooze is going to respond and probably gain a couple life. It's going to go up to 10. And then it will die. They need to update the score pad. Do you just cast Confidant this turn? Yeah.
I think that's the right play.
Huh?
So I think that's the best play.
It's actually, I think it's Thomas's turn right now. Actually, because he just plus Soren. Yeah, he's going to get busy with that, and it's going to eat that. Thomas is going to gain 5 up to 33. Looked like an Anger of the Gods draw.
Doesn't really do much here.
Fulminator Mage, that is not what he wants to... It's a blocker, so that's enough. I guess if it's not a blocker, he loses, so... I think Thomas is 2 mana shy, or next turn 1 mana shy of activating Tassiger twice in one turn, which is pretty awesome. So the Tassiger hit's going to knock Mike down to what should be 6. I messaged store owner, and he's going to be working on that. And he's going to reveal... Was that a Core Firewalker? That's an interesting one. Jataxi improved to Thomas's hand. Somehow Michael is even lower. Fulminator Mage is going to block, and before lifelink can be had, it's definitely going to pop a blue-white source. Didn't matter which land it was targeting, it was just definitely going to hit a land. So, looks like Thomas is going to just play a Monastery Mentor? Yeah, Monastery Mentor. Interesting that unless he drew that off the probe, he had to have drawn that off the probe, or else I think he would have played that first into that.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. If he holds Soren, he definitely is in a pretty awesome spot.
So, Raging Ravine's going to come down for Mike, who has Anger of the Gods, Liliana of the Veil, and a land. Liliana is not going to do much. It's still going to be lethal, assuming that this life total is correct on screen. On the table pad,
Just closed out. Oh, that's not the right one. What the heck? Down here. What the?
So, Soren is at 8. Thomas is not trying to ultimate the Soren, which is fine. I'm just surprised that he hasn't started making tutus. Because it seems like you want to make tutus at some point to fly over the air.
Yeah.
So, he's going to
He's
Tassiger.
very concerned about his life total.
Wait. Wait, what just happened? Did he Thought Scour or did he Tassiger?
I think Liliana got rid of the Tassiger.
Right, but he milled 2 cards and just drew a card.
I'm checking. Yeah, he just cast the voice spell. Looks like Thought Scour.
Okay.
Just went out.
That makes me feel a little bit better. Because my face was away from the table for a split second. And sure enough, I was just like, what happened? Did he activate Tassiger? Mill 2 didn't like those. Draw this one.
I'm just going to draw for the card.
That would be so good. Oh, man. So Thomas is now a little bit... Oh, wait. He had a second Tassiger. I forgot.
Yep.
He's completely fine.
Not too shabby.
But there is still a Chandra in play, and he finally made a 2/2 vampire with Soren.
Turn up.
And he's going to Thoughtseize, look at that Ghost Quarter and say, that's right, I knew about that one. And he's going to eat 2, going down to 31 to do so.
Oh,
and
no.
he's going to pass it back to Michael, who is looking at his last 2 cards.
He's really gone through that much of his deck already?
No. It's just, these are the last 2 unless he draws something.
Uh,
He has to draw a blocker. Actually, yeah, he has to draw a blocker. That was a Huntmaster. That was a good start. And he still gets a... I think he gets a Chandra trigger. Commentate these next few turns so I can tell him something.
So we got another Ghost coming down, followed by the Huntmaster. It's 2 draws with Chandra. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Chandra and Liliana on board. I don't know, it's neck and neck. He does have a blocker for Tassiger, which is definitely what he needs right now. The Vampire is going to get in, probably knock him down to 2. I think Thomas just needs to start focusing on just making Vampires at this point to just go airborne and kill him because he's a little low. Gets the Wolf Token off from the Huntsmaster, not too bad.
Yeah, I told him to move the Chandra under to make it a little bit easier to see. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that play area is not very, very large because of this camera angle. Our setup is drooping a little bit, so the camera angle is not the best. It's going to main phase Anticipate. Look at a group full of cards. It looks like there's a Lingering Souls in there, which is a pretty good card right now.
Telling time. And one other card.
Lingering Souls combats that Soren incredibly well. Or, combats well with Soren. That's what I should say.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Was I think his win con right now is just trying to take him out with flyers because he doesn't have anything to do with them.
Ooh, I'm surprised that he didn't play the... Assuming you grab Lingering Souls, that he didn't play the Lingering Souls first in order for them to have lifelink until the next turn. Not that he needs the life, but it's still...
I don't think he needs to be +1. Did he already +1 Soren? I feel like he needed to make another Vampire.
Well, +1 puts him to 1, so there is an argument there. And this won't die to either of his attackers, but he does have a Raging Ravine that I just now remembered about.
See, I don't
so
even
this
think he needs to attack
die.
with the Tassiger. I think he just leaves it up to block what he wants to get, like, kill.
So next turn... Well, no, it's lethal next turn either way. Assuming he grabbed Lingering Souls, it's lethal next turn. Unless he draws... Unless Michael draws some way to gain life. Or Olivia Voldaren. If he plays Olivia, Michael might take control of this game and win.
Pretty solid comeback.
Michael gained 2 and then took 1. Yeah, Huntmaster. He cracked a fetch and looks like he didn't have one.
Fail to find. Get a good shuffle in.
At least it looked like that. So now he has to use his Ghost Quarter and shift block with the Wolf. He's just going to triple block. That's definitely going to kill the Huntmaster here. And the Raging Ravine, no, it can only kill 1. He could kill the Huntmaster and the Wolf. No, he has 5 from the Soren Plus.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, he kills both of the big threats. And then the Vampire is going to handle Liliana. He's going to mark this lifelink damage. She gains 8 up to 39. And he's going to Lingering Souls and flash it back. So Michael needs Anger of the Gods, Olivia Voldaren, or Maelstrom Pulse. He has a bunch of mentors. He's looking for some more spirits.
Ratchet
but he
bomb.
does have 4 spirit tokens. So he's just going to use a die to keep track, it looks like, yeah.
Ratchet Bomb would be the die move.